right. Episode 4, Season 1, Whiteboard Jungle. Tonight we're talking about the Olympics. If you notice, I dressed up for the occasion. I did have a tie, but didn't really know how to tie it in time, so I ran out of time on the old tie. I guess one of these days I do have to learn how to tie a tie. And if you'll notice today, compared to the last show, I have brand new lighting. So everything looks a lot crystal clearer. I did notice, though, that I've got to paint this wall behind me because the new light is bringing out all the filth in the wall. So anybody in the room, say hi. All right. My sister Felice, how's it going? Hope you stick around for most of the show. I got lots of exciting stuff coming up. Today, the thing to talk about, I was going to talk about the Olympics because that's all coming up, brand new Winter Games. But first, I had a story to tell here. Basically, 3 days ago, I was, it looks good. Okay, good. No, 3 days ago, I had a big plan to do a bunch of shit. You know, I got up early, been getting up early lately. I'm trying to stay into the, the flow of a regular workday life. But, what was say? So I'm trying to wake up early and get shit done, look for work and all that stuff. And so I woke up on Wednesday and I'm like, okay, I got it. First things first, I got to get my printer. I have a HP printer that I bought basically like in 2006. Well, I didn't even buy it. They gave it to me free when I bought the MacBook back then. So, I figure, okay, I'll just plug it in and that'll be fine. But no, it wasn't. Basically, I didn't have the driver, so I tried to find the driver, and then I looked all over, went to the HP website, and, I'm like, what the fuck? So I called HP, and they're like, oh, your printer's, it's out of date, obsolete. We don't have the drivers. You're going to have to look for it yourself. So I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck. I think, I kind of had it going. I downloaded the driver. So I started at 9, and by 3 o'clock, I was like, holy fuck, what is going on with this fucking driver? I like to print, like when I'm doing the show, same with my comedy, I always like to print the stuff that I'm going to talk about. And when I had a job, I would just print it at work, but now I don't. So now I got to use this fucking printer. So anyways, by 3 o'clock, I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's a toner issue. Maybe that's the problem. Because it was scanning. I got it to scan. So I go up to this place on Hastings, Save On Toner. Really nice people, super nice. And they sold me basically a liquid where they refill it, right? And the woman there was super nice. She's like, really, we give away printers as long as you're buying toner. So I'm like, okay, well, if worst comes to worst, I'll just bring this crappy printer back to them and get one of their old crappy ones that works. So anyways, I get the toner, come back home, put it in, doesn't fucking print. So I said, fuck it. That's the whole day. I spent the whole day, had a bunch of other shit to do. Fuck. Spent the whole day just fucking trying to figure out this fucking printer. So anyways, today I bring the printer back. I didn't even bring the printer the first time. I bring him the printer, and the guy there says, oh, well, a different guy. So you have to bring in your computer so we can fix all the drivers. And I'm like, well, it's kind of a hassle for me because my computer is kind of on its last legs. It's not it doesn't travel well. So anyways, I said, okay, whatever, fuck it. I bring in the computer. And the guy that's there, he goes, oh, well, the guy that's going to do all this stuff, he's not here. You have to come back later. So I leave the printer there, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Go do a bunch of shit I had to do. Come back home, grab the laptop, go to the printer place. Anyways, he said the new guy, the guy who's supposed to fix all the shit's there. The other guy left. And he goes, well, yeah, I don't need your computer. I'm like, well, fuck, it would have saved me a lot of fucking hassle if you would have told me not to bring my computer. Anyways, so he ends up analyzing the printer, and it turns out if you refill your the toner cartridge with just liquid rather than buying an HP one from them, a refill, it doesn't work. So I'm like, okay, well, you guys sold me a bunch of liquid 2 days ago, and now you're telling me the liquid that you sold me doesn't work. And originally, they tried to sell me fresh toners from HP for $50. And I said, well, okay, well, I paid you $20 for the liquid. I said, I'll give you the difference for the real good toners, which are from HP. And he guarantees it's going to work. He put them in, tested them on his computer, not mine, which was there. I brought it anyways. And he's like, no, you don't need to test your computer. You don't need to test your computer. So anyways, to bring it back, first thing, the fucking thing doesn't work. After I've carried my computer over there, my printer over there, So anyways, I call the guy up and said, the fucking thing doesn't work. Fuck, you guys, fuck off. I didn't say fuck off, but I was mad. Anyways, I did it a little more, and then finally the printer worked. So I managed to, print up all the stuff I need for the show. But at the end of printing up one segment for the final part, stopped fucking working. It's not printing anymore. So fuck. Well, not fucked. I just got, the printer originally was $30, and they threw it in for free. It was brand new. I only printed on it since 2006, maybe twice. I've never needed it. I've always had a printer at work or something. So anyways, that was my big production fucking... Oh, more comments. Oh, like the new look. All right. Felice likes the look. My sister Bridge looking good. All right. You got to send some of your single friends over to the show there. But anyways, so after all that shit, the printer's now sitting in the corner not working. But whatever. I'll figure it out the next show. So last week's goal was to get 5 subscribers on YouTube, which was achieved. I'm at five new followers on YouTube. That was good. So the whiteboard is actually working, oddly enough. But this week is one new client. So since last week, I decided to start a business. I'm not going to go into the details of it, what it is, because at the end of the day, it's kind of top secret. But no, I wouldn't say top secret. I just don't want other people doing my shit. But the five subscribers, that was great so far. Other than jobs, the only thing that's missing from the whiteboard is a job. But I'm hoping to create my own job. I did get one client this week, tentatively. But the goal is to either convert that person into a official client, so I might reach the goal, or get other clients, which is the big. I would need at least good 20 to 30 clients to eliminate the jobs portion of this fucking goal thing. But I only did make one call, so my one call, one client. That's my philosophy. Yes, it is top secret, very top secret stuff. But we have a lot of things to cover today. why I opened with the Olympics from 2020 was that I have to say the Olympics, when it was in Vancouver, was actually probably one of the best times for this city. It was actually kind of a world-class city for a change, rather than just a boring fucking place where nothing gets done and nobody does anything. But I was watching about the new Olympics happening, and because of COVID, everyone is in their little tiny bubbles, and then they got to travel within their own little bubbles. And they even say at the Olympics in China that if there's an accident, nobody is allowed to go near the accident because these people are quarantined because everyone's in their bubble. So they have a special crew that goes out and deals with accidents, which, to me is kind of, I don't know. What if someone's dying and you got to administer aid? Are you going to wait? So, are they really worth it? It was what I was saying at the beginning of the show. This is what the show is called, the Olympics. Do we really need them? The goal is achievable. Yes, it is, Phyllis. I'm hoping it's achievable. I'm trying to follow the comments and still do the show. It's tricky still. It'd be nice if all the comments were in one area. But, so yeah, the Olympics. Personally, I think, most cities fail miserably at the Olympics. They really do. Vancouver was one of the few places where it wasn't, a major loss. It wasn't. We were left with some legacy like Montreal or other places. It was. I found for the first time ever, Vancouver was a world-class city for a change. But there's a video. I might dig it up one day. It's there's a video of me and about 5 or 6 of my buddies all going downtown after Canada won the hockey game, and wow, that's one crazy video, I'll tell you. It was kind of a night of drunken debauchery, that's for sure. So is everyone having a good time? Hopefully it's not too cold. Looks like Ottawa got really hit there with some snow. I saw some pictures. I was like, wow, brutal, very brutal. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm screwing up here. Hold on. Yeah, so, okay. Keith, hey, how's it going? So very cold and lots of snow in Ottawa. Yeah, well, my nephew sent me some pictures, and I was like, he said, "Oh, snow day in Vancouver, in Ottawa." I'm like, it's pretty bad when it's a snow day in Ottawa. Like, wow. Here it's been pretty good. Hey, Keith, you still doing some shows there? I saw you had a show, but I guess it got canceled because of COVID again. Fuck, that sucks. I think it's a good idea. Your shows, they have good. Every show I've done of Keith has always been good. He does a show in his backyard in the summertime, which is really fun, and very good supportive crowds. But I still got to get on to comedy. But I am liking doing this show. It's a lot easier than actually leaving the house, So, let's see, jokes. I do have jokes for the show. Got a lot of stuff coming up here. I found this joke. I just wrote it down, and I never did it ever publicly, but it's one of those, like, sometimes if I'm having a conversation with somebody and I'll say something funny, I write it down right away. I had a near-death experience recently, and my whole life flashed before my eyes. But, you know, it was mostly just Pornhub videos. I like that one. I'm going to use that one, I think, in a open setting. He laughs on that. I'm holding for the laughter. This one, I've never done it. I probably won't do it again. But, it's like, you like that one, Bridge? Shocking. But tattoos, you know, everyone has them now, but they're kind of the exact opposite of how they started. You know, originally, they were, you know, very few people had them, and now everyone has them. They're mainstream. You know, used to be cool and hip. You know, the guy with the tattoos was the badass dude that could fuck you up. You know, now it's just a fucked up dude that smells like ass. Yeah, I don't know. The tattoo people might not like that one. So yeah, working on some inventions recently. You know, I want to solve two things. I want to solve hunger and homelessness all at the same time. So with these 3D printed houses, what I want to do is design a system that will 3D print the house out of food. So you can put the homeless people in there and they can slowly eat the house. I call it, you know, reno eating. People come over, reno eat. So website concepts, you know, a couple of these jokes I've said, you've probably heard them before. But not that funny. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Fuck the Olympics. Oh, Deb, hey, how's it going? Deb, long time no see. Fuck the Olympics, you know. Reno eating. Oh, okay. Then what? Well, no, they move to the house next door. They eat that house, and then you build another one, and they move to that house, and then you reno eat. Okay, so not that funny. I guess that was the tattoo joke you must have been talking about. But I liked the Olympics, Deb. I thought, you know, for being in Vancouver, I thought they were good. Just because of the environment on the street was really nice. It was actually kind of fun to go out downtown. You know. But I've been working on some website concepts, you know. It's called Gummy Bear. It's a 70s plus age dating site for gay men. I'll hold for laughter on that. I'm also working on it's called it's a website that you know, they have things like OkCupid where they match you up based on your habits or your likes, dislikes. But I'm working on a site that matches people contemplating suicide with people contemplating murder. So you can just imagine the you know, the conversations would be like, you know, oh, you know, I've always wanted to, you know, hang myself. And the guy's like, well, you know, I'm really good with knots. Or, you know, the girl's like, you know, I've always, you know, always wanted to jump off a cliff. And the guy's like, well, I've always wanted to push someone off a cliff. Or the guy's like, you know, I've always wanted to jump in front of a bus. The girl goes, I'm a bus driver. So that's my dating site for murder, suicide people. Just keep eating. Yes. Yes, just keep eating the houses, please. So that joke, you know, I've done that one a few times. It gets a good laugh. You know, one thing, I like to travel quite a bit when I have a chance. You know, and all these Airbnbs, I love Airbnbs. They're great, but you can't smoke in any of them. So I'm working on a new site. It's an Airbnb for smokers. It's called Gasping for Airbnb. I think I did that one in my last. I don't know. No, I didn't do that one last year. Last year's show. You know, they have these websites. Here's another website. You know, they have these websites. They're if somebody is on vacation, slips and falls, snaps their neck, and all of a sudden there's a GoFundMe to get their lifeless body back to Canada. You know, I'm starting a new site. It's called Go Fuck Me. It's for horny broke guys that can't afford hookers. I raised $20 for a hand job last week. But you know what bugs me about GoFundMe though? What really bugs me about that is that, like, you know, as soon as someone dies, there's a GoFundMe because funerals are so expensive. You know, and I want to marry that with, you know, the whole, you know, people do, you know, not polls, but they do, you know, sign the petition, the whatever. So what they need to do is have a petition that basically makes funeral homes have to lower their costs, because every time someone dies, we have to have, the community has to pay for it. Well, it's not going to work. It's a fucking ripoff. Tell those fuckers at the funeral homes to stop fucking charging so much for fucking funerals. That's what, you know, pisses me off. You know, I'm all about giving and helping people out, but, you know, it's like, you know, well, you know, the person who's dead doesn't have to worry about it. You know, they don't care. They don't have to worry about a $10,000 fucking funeral. But, you know, oh, speaking of funerals, yeah, I have sad news today. And, you know, Louis Anderson, Meatloaf. It's like, wow. Every day there's a new one dropping dead. You know, I wasn't really a huge Louis Anderson fan. I don't think I've really seen a lot of his comedy, but I think every time I saw him, he was funny. You know, but yeah, they're it was dropping like flies. So the sound is good. You can hear everything. Just want to make sure. So the next portion of the show, what do we got here? Oh, okay. So we'll be doing the whiteboard of the week. Last week we had a good whiteboard. We got another one sent in. So the whole idea of the show is to be a motivational show around whiteboards. So put it on your whiteboard. You can get it done. So far, except for the one, jobs, it's the only one I haven't really got. But everything else has been pretty good. So this whiteboard of the week here, let me find it here. Cue it up. Is it? So here we have the whiteboard that was sent in. I have to say, this one is pretty confusing. So at the top says prioritize my stuff. A, get out of bed before noon. B, see, that seems a little backwards. You know, even though B should be A. And cleaning the cat litter. Well, you should be doing that every day. Stay away from people. Well, yeah, because of COVID. I agree with that. I agree with that even outside of COVID, really. You know, it's, you know, like just getting this printer going. I'm like, man, stay away from people. I would put stay away from people as actually the, you know, the most number one. Well, what I like about this whiteboard, because I critique these every week, is this one was done, I can tell, while the whiteboard was on a wall. Previous one, you can tell the whiteboard was on the ground. So you're not going to get these goals done if you can't even get the whiteboard up onto a wall. You know, you're just putting your priorities down on the ground. Wow, crap. So the big goals for this person in 2022 was to go to Loch Ness and see the Loch Ness Monster. That's a good one. You know, I would put extra, you know, things, you know, next to seeing the monster, because, you know, going to Scotland, sure. Seeing the monster, you're gonna have to do another whiteboard for that. Get another cat, B or C. I don't even know what that means. Do they have one cat? And now they want two, but B, I'm not sure if I understand this person. But, you know, hey, you know, their priorities are, you know, there. They're just kind of not really in the right place. I would put, you know, stay away from people and stay in bed until, you know, 6 p.m. instead of noon, and just forget about everything else on the list. That would be my advice. All right. Show is rocking. Okay, so that was our you know, whiteboard of the week. I really hope these people get to see Loch Ness. That would be interesting. You know, later on in the show, maybe if that crazy Fargus guy shows up, we'll ask him about the Loch Ness Monster. We're doing a call-in later in the show. But, you know, I don't want the show to be long-winded and boring, so I'm going to try to keep it going. So let me just get rid of this. So Loch Ness Monster, hopefully the person that's sent this in is watching, and when they get to Scotland, they can send us pictures of the Loch Ness Monster. Just getting some breaking news here. Okay, yeah. All right, so everybody out there who's watching, it looks like I got 6 people watching. That's like a record for this show. So everyone out there, if it's you know, oh, Gary Shimershinsky. Hey, hold on, I gotta get rid of this picture here. Hold on. So yeah, hide that. All right. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, hide that. All right, Gary, how's it going? Gary Shimershinsky. Long time no see. Maybe it's just you that is weird, Gary, and this is normal. You ever think of that? So yeah, I used to work with this guy. He goes, you know, he says to me, he goes, you don't think it's weird that you're single? And I go, don't you think it's weird that you've spent your whole life with the same person? Maybe that's fucking weird. How about that? Want to talk fucking weird? Yeah. Co-workers. Well, I'm not there anymore. But I was going to say something. Okay. That was the white. Oh, yeah. Everybody, you included, Gary Shimershinsky, Deb, if you're watching, Keith. You know, Mary Michelle, if you're out there, she's a fan of the show. I want all you people to, you know, get a whiteboard. Number one, if you don't have one, you know, they're relatively easy to steal from work. No one ever misses them. So if you have one at work, just steal it. You know, people are expected to steal shit from work, really. But get one. Set your goals out. Send it off to us. Us, meaning me, the show, and we'll critique it on the show. So, Gary, hey, it's cold over there in Ottawa. I'm talking to some other Ottawa people. So, at this point in the show, I'm keeping an eye on the clock this time. I don't want to go over. I have a segment of the show. It's called a word from someone else's sponsor. So this is just, you know, I always find advertising legitimizes content. So If I don't have advertisers, I'll just take someone else's advertising. So here we go. Let me just do something here. Got to get technical. And here we have a word from someone else's sponsor.
Hi, my name's Mark, and I'm here to sell you this red brick for all your building needs. Why choose brick? Features include that it offers that lasting, classic, elegant look, and it's been proven to add up to 6% more to a building's resale value. It's virtually maintenance-free, doesn't dent, don't have to paint it, plus termites don't like to eat it. Brick also offers excellent thermal insulation characteristics. Cha-ching! Saves you money in the environment by using less power for heating and air conditioning. Now, this is not just any brick. This brick and the many others like it that I'm asking you to buy is made primarily from rich clays and shales. Each is fire-baked to perfection at 1800 degrees. I've done the homework for us, and to my knowledge, this is the only brick to have received the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. Every brick comes with a 100-year guarantee. It's made by the largest American-owned brick manufacturer, the Acme Brick Company of Texas, in operation since 1881. 129 years. Now there's a guarantee with value. At their brick.com website, you'll see they know their business. With your building project being such an important investment, it makes sense to have a company like Acme Brick on your team. Warren Buffett, he owns Berkshire Hathaway, one of the most expensive stocks in the world, and he only invests in quality and buys a company for its efficient management. Well, he loves this brick so much, he bought the company. Now that's a testimonial. With inflation looming on the horizon, it may well be a good time to invest in brick. He might even say it's as good as gold, even though it's red. I encourage you to contact Acme Brick today to place your order. And if you can afford it, buy some Acme bricks for your community as well. Let's pump that economy. Hi, my name's Mark, and I'm here.
All right, there we have it. A word from Mark Mueller, someone else's sponsor. Mark, he lives in Toronto. Very good motivator. Great person to talk to. Every time I talk to him, I feel like I got to do something. But Gary Shimmershinsky, says it's fucking cold, colder than a whore's heart. Wow. That's you know, they don't like being called whores. It's a sex trade worker now. Sex trade worker. Don't call them whores. Felice Miranda, you and your team, yes, that's what I should be saying. Yes, send in all your whiteboards to me and my team, and we'll analyze it. So yeah, it's been pretty good here in Vancouver. The weather's been really mild. It hasn't really rained a lot. Today was actually kind of nice out. Considering I had to fucking run around for the stupid fucking bullshit friggin' printer. I mean, really, HP. Fuck HP. The problem is they make all the printers. You can't do anything. But anyway, so the next segment we're going to drift into here as we're getting into the second half of the show. I was trying to get, what am I drinking tonight? Just beer. Just drinking a little beer. A little beer in a little mug. Not drinking enough of it, actually, right now. The deadline for the whiteboard would be you could submit it as late as Thursday, because I do the show on Friday. Also, next week I'll be testing out. I'll be doing 15-minute news blurbs during the week. I'm working on kind of a new format, trying to get more people into the show. So keep an eye out. Next week I'll be doing news blurbs, but the deadline for the whiteboard is Thursday. Or actually anytime, Friday before 3:00, just so I have something. I'm trying to organize a show through the weeks, but I have to say I'll give credit out to people who do booking talent on talk shows. It's like, man, those people must be like amazing patients. But I've been trying to book people to do the show. No one wants to do the show, so it's like 4 viewers. Sure, I understand. Not a lot of people watch the show, but I am trying to make it fun and exciting. Yes, it's a baby alcoholic. Gary, if you want to be a guest on the show, we'll do it for next week for sure. Talk about the old days. The good old days. See if we can dig up that video of me and Gary doing that look around town song. It's only the second show. This is my 4th show, actually. The 4th show. But, be nice to have more. I like doing the shows, and I find doing a 15-minute daytime one. Gary Shimashitsky, he says, I go downtown where the lights are low. I look around this town. This Town was a classic song that me and Gary wrote when we were like probably, 15, 16, somewhere around there. And my sister did a video of us. It's still there, but I think it's at my mother's place, the old Betamax tape of that video. But I watched it about. I thought maybe we watched it, me and Gary, one day. But classic tune. Well, speaking about tunes, I couldn't book a musical guest for tonight because everyone's busy. How about a cooking segment? Well, that would create a problem in my family because there's already someone in my family that has a cooking show, so I don't want to overlap. And, with me, it would just be, microwave, Bridget Miranda says VHS or beta. I'm pretty sure it's on beta. I think it's on beta. Because that was like, wow. Let's see. Wow. If I was, say, 16, that would have been 19. Wait, no, 17. So it would have been 82. So maybe VHS, possibly. I don't know. But it would be good to have on the show. I just have to transfer it. I could transfer it if I had a VHS. I have a device that'll allow me to take anything that's VHS and put it into digital. I don't know about beta. Fuck, I spent 3 days just trying to fucking just get a printer from 2006 going. You like a beta hard on. The fuck does that mean, Gary? I like a beta hard on. All right, Gary's been drinking. So Gary, next time I'm in town, you got to come to my show. I didn't see you last time. I had a good show. It was good. A lot of good material. But we have to get together and record next time I'm in town. But the musical segment coming up right now is, basically me. I hate to be it's all about me, but I'm trying to get other guests on. But this is a song I wrote a long time ago, but there's a story behind it. Back in the day, this is probably around 1999. No, it would be around 2000. 99, 2000. I was dating this girl, and we'd always hang out at her place, just hang out, do what couples do. And after we were done all that, we would listen to Art Bell until 2, 3 in the morning. Art Bell was a broadcaster at a radio show. His show is still going, but he's dead. He died. But Art Bell had kind of a show that was always conspiracy stuff. So back then, I was like one of the only people that I knew that listened to Art Bell, and so I actually got a reputation back then of being kind of a conspiracy nut, which I am not. Never have been. I like listening to stuff. I need a cigar. Gary says I need a cigar. It would last longer. It would last the whole show. But one of the things that Art Bell was into at that time was a thing called reverse speech. And how the reverse speech thing works is that there was this guy, David Oates. He was like a reverse speech, he sort of coined the term. And so how it works is that if you play anything that's audio backwards, you'll hear what people are saying. It's not like masking like in the Beatles and everything like that. This is actually just stream of conscious. Anybody talking, you can play it backwards and actually hear certain things. I'm not sure if I 100% believe it. I believe it from more the perspective that, for it to work, it would probably be based on the fact that the brain will create a thought that's going to be put into action in speech on one side of the brain, and it has to be it's done backwards first and then put to the other side of the brain and then comes out like what you're saying. There's lots of examples of it. You can look at it online. I've done it. Sandra, this girl I was dating back then, we decided we'd start our own. Okay, Bridget's lost. Okay, reverse speech is if you record anything and play it backwards, you'll hear messages that they'll either go with what the person's saying in the forward world, or it'll be a deeper thought action. So, prime examples: if you go to if you say just record the moon landing, where he goes, one small step for man, giant step for mankind. If you play that backwards, it says distinctly, man will spacewalk. Straight up, anybody can find that out. So back in the day, me and Sandra decided to put up posters that we would analyze people's speech and tell them what they're saying in reverse. So we started doing that, and we had one person, and Sandra did the thing for him. She analyzed it, then called them like a couple days later. It takes a while to analyze and listen to everything backwards and try to figure out what people are saying. But she told this guy a bunch of stuff, and he just said, he just freaked out and he hung up. I think she told him too much truth or whatever. But, I did it at the time. I was visiting a friend of mine's music studio, and he had lots of gear for recording. I had a 4-track. That's what I was doing everything on, a 4-track, and then flipping the tape and you hear it backwards. But we're at the and the studio would actually also sold marijuana at the time. And I was telling everybody about this whole reverse speech thing. Everyone's like, "You're full of shit," whatever. I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Maybe the whole thing is full of shit. I don't know. So I said, "I'll go just record the guy who owned the studio." And forward, we recorded, and he goes, "So you want to buy a $10 bag?" Play it backwards, and we're all listening to it. There's like 8 people in the room. And he distinctively says, "Yeah, we sell weed." That's what he said backwards. And then everyone left. They were just like, "This is too weird." Left the room. It's just too fucking bizarre. So, needless to say, me and Sandra stopped doing it because there wasn't enough interest in it. And what's the point of scaring people? But I believe it works on how your brain works. Your brain develops thought backwards to translate it into speech. It's all happening in real time. But why I'm talking about this is this next song I wrote about that whole ordeal. And the main title of the song is called "We Fool You Now." And it was based on, Benet Ramsey, the young 5-year-old girl that got murdered by her parents. When her parents were talking to the police, they said, "We will find you." They repeated it. Then backwards it said, "We fool you now. We fool you now." So here we go. Song called "We Fool You Now" in the music segment. Hold on. Here we go.
Johnny, you know he really likes to crawl. Still grinning at his own shit. When he bet it all on a long shot, never came in. Now he asks himself, how many seconds left? How many seconds left? How many seconds left? Well, I'm here and I'm calling out. Gotta get myself back up again. I'm here, I'm falling out. We fool you now. Well, fat ass Randy, she likes the Art Bell show. Got an alien living in her belly. Talks to her face and her toes. Now she asks herself, how many seconds left? How many seconds left? How many seconds left? Well, I'm here, I'm falling out. Gotta get myself back up again. I'm here, I'm calling out. We fool you now. Well, here's a warning from my own hand. Never corner a frightened man. I might kill somebody trying to escape. You better not mess with Mr. Hate. Well, I'm not gonna fry your burgers. I'm not gonna do your hoochie-coo. Just gonna play it all backwards. Sheep server you. Sheep server you. We fool you now. We fool you now. We fool you now.
Wow. Lots of energy on that one. Lots of energy. All right. Thanks, Gary. Dale, how's it going? It is live. Oh, no, that's that. Oh, the video. No, that video is not live. That video is probably from about 10 years ago, something like that. But the song was written in like 2000. There's one line I go, I'm not going to fry your burgers. I'm going to do your hoochie coo. Just going to play it all backwards. Sheep server you. If you play reverse speech, someone's saying reverse speech, play it backwards. They're saying sheep server you. So I threw that in. But yeah, it was a pretty weird thing. But I think everyone's brain functions the same way, really. Whether it's true or not, I guess it's how deep you'd want to listen to backwards recordings for how many hours to try to figure that shit out. But I did a couple. Remember once there was this like random, like Oprah Winfrey style show with obese people, and one of the fat people, large people, I just can't call them fat now, was saying something backwards. They were like, "Yeah, I have a little problem. Eat more." I was like, man, they were fucking weird. Anyways, if you want to look it up yourselves, it's all over the place. David Oates was the main guy, but there's lots of Art Bell shows with him talking to this guy. And it's it's relatively easy to do. You just gotta tape something and play it backwards. But okay, so that was the musical segment. We're gonna maybe open the phone lines, see what happens there. And that crazy fucker from fucking Scotland will call. But while we're waiting for him to call, so this week's artworks, I call this segment of the show. Oh, you like the shirt, Gary? Yes. This is my famous shirt. I was actually going to have a tie, but I ran out of time. I actually bought a couple of ties today, and I ran out of time to learn how to tie a tie knot. So yeah, I gotta learn how. I've never tied a tie. There you go, something new. So in the art segment, this is a segment I call a work that's it's my good vibe shirt. Yes, please, definitely. Where's my art of the week? Okay, I have to put this down again. This is my work in progress. It's been a work in progress for a while. I started these drawings basically. I worked for a couple of telephone survey companies, for about 2 or 3 years. And while I was on how you do it is you would dial, someone answered, you do the spiel, and they usually hang up because they're like, fuck you. But so from the time of dialing to ringing to the person saying fuck you and hanging up, I would draw. So from those, I have probably about, if you look, these over here, that one there, I have like about 600 of these things that I drew over the years working there. And the funny part is most of them are, I don't have any samples, but all of them, or most of them have all the back end notes from market research companies. So it would be like, doing a survey for a radio station. At the customer, it's like, if customer asks who is the sponsor, say you don't know. Or, all the back end bullshit lies, the truth of the lies they're telling you. I think they're actually kind of funny, more funny than the artworks. But so what I've been doing slowly and surely is scanning them and then colorizing them, because all of them are just done in pencil. But that's my artwork of the week. And if you have any artworks in progress, they can't be finished. They have to be in progress. Send them to me and we'll put them on the show. All right, what's going on? Great art. Oh, thank you, Felice. YouTube it. Maybe you never have to wear a tie. Well, you know, I wouldn't mind getting like one of those kind of weird, kind of westerny type things for this shirt. That would go well. Kind of go with the Aztec look. But, you know, part of the new, whatever clients will, you know, I do have to kind of at least, I do have to look good. Oh, wait a minute. Show's going off the rails. Okay. I need someone running on my shit. But anyways, yeah, I was going to get a, Western style thing. But anyhow, so yeah, the lines are open. I don't know. Maybe Uncle Fargus is in a he's sleeping or something. Usually have Uncle Fargus at this point in the show. I had a bunch of questions ready for him. Let me just see something here. That's texting Scotland is expensive. But so things are going on. Just got to get another 30 clients, and I won't need a job. Any questions from the audience? Questions? I can answer questions. How do I call in? I'll text you the number. Hold on. Where are you, Gary? I'll text you if you want to call in. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, we got Fergus. Hold on. You there?
Hey, Mr. Rayburn.
What's going on?
Hey, Mr. Rayburn. So good to talk to you.
Hold on. All right. Okay, you're on.
Hey, Mr. Rayburn. So good to talk to you after all these years.
Rayburn, who?
Hey, match game. Remember match game? We were on match game PM with Charles Nelson Riley.
Oh, yeah. And J.P. Morgan.
Hi, JP, Richard Dawson, we're all there.
It's like a Love Boat reunion show almost.
Hey.
So did you like my new porn joke? Did you hear that earlier?
I saw your show was going very slowly, so I decided to call up and maybe, up the audience, not kill the audience this time.
Okay, well, I was going over the analytics like last time.
You do that at the doctor?
No, I do that on Facebook and YouTube, and I can watch the show and see where we lose people, and
Hey, so you go on Facebook and show him your sphincter. I get it. Mark Wahlberg was whatever his name.
Well, you did better last week. We had 2 viewers and only 1 left. So,
that's good news, right?
Well, I still think it's a trust thing that I think the audience trusts that you're from Scotland.
Hey, Mr. Rayburn, your voice is very low on the blower.
Okay. What I'm saying is the audience is not sure if you're an astrophysicist.
Yeah, okay.
So I prepared some questions that, most people who would be an astrophysicist would totally fucking know.
Okay. I I can always get Moira to help me because she's a computer
Well,
scientist.
she can't
as well,
Google
so.
anything. No Googling. No, come on. Okay, so these are easy. I want to make it okay. If you can't get it, someone in the audience will chime in.
Venus.
What planet is
Venus.
What planet is known as the red planet?
Yeah. It's my favorite chocolate bar.
All right, you got it. Mars bar. Yes, indeed. Okay, this one, if you don't get this one, that's it, man. You're done. What is the name of the force that is holding us to the Earth?
The forest. The Black Forest.
Come on, man. Force be with you. Come on.
Oh, Star Wars. Oh, gravity. Yeah.
So the answer is gravity is what's holding us to the Earth.
I just said gravity, you fucking God's sake.
I didn't hear that.
Well, you maybe put the blower closer to your fucking eyebrow.
What is the name of the place that uses telescopes and other scientific equipment to research space and astronomy? The name of the place.
There's one in Hawaii I usually visit on my vacation. It's called the Maui Observatory.
Okay, you got that right. Okay, you got that.
Moira's at the pub. Who's here? Moira's not here. Fuck.
She's at the pub.
She's at the pub. It's ladies' night.
Yeah, you know what that means.
I know. Yeah. She's going to bring some ladies
over.
No,
she's having sex with a McDonald or McDougal or something.
I don't mind the McDougals, but, the McDonald's.
What is the name of NASA's most famous telescope?
The new one or the old one?
No, the most famous one.
The Bubble.
The Hubble, yes. Okay. This is pretty easy shit. I think this was like third grader science here. I didn't read it.
I know. I've been watching your show. It's been third grade all along.
Yeah, fuck you.
You're dropping the F-bombs again. You can't drop an F-bomb on a Scotsman because we drop F-bombs every fucking moment of the fucking day.
Okay, hold on.
You gotta look up your printer. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Are you printing out the jokes or what?
Yeah, get Moira on. I need a driver for fucking HP. Earth is located in which galaxy? Come on.
Alpha Centauri.
Yeah. That one, really. If you don't know that one. What is
the Milky Way?
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure.
Another one of my favorite hamburgers.
Milky Way, was that one kind of like a marshmallow? The Milky Way?
I think it's got nougat and maybe some peanuts or something. I don't know.
What is the name of the first satellite sent into space?
By the Russians.
No.
The Soviets.
What was that?
You want the Soviet one?
Yes, Soviet.
That's a Sputnik.
Okay, next question.
Oh, Jesus, fucking Mr. Raber. Fuck, we didn't have this many questions on Match Game PM.
Okay,
even when it was Match Game PM, we didn't have this many questions.
Okay, Ganymede is a moon of which planet?
Ganymedes.
Yes, Ganymedes.
Are you saying it correctly?
Ganymede.
Yeah, that's Venus, I believe.
Okay. Titan. Titan.
Titan, I love that movie, Titan, with Richard Cramwell, yes.
The Olympus Mons is a large volcanic mountain on which planet?
Mars, I believe.
Fuck, man. You got that one. And this is the one to catch, just to see if people are actually reading. Does the sun orbit the Earth? Yes or no?
Of course not. The sun is fucking massive.
I know. Is the planet Neptune bigger than Earth?
Neptune bigger than Earth. Saturn's fucking big. I know that. I would say aye.
Okay, hold on a second here. Can I just check something here? Hold on. Okay.
This brings me back to my high school days when I was a beginner and astrophysicist. Maybe ask me some physics questions next time.
Okay, I'll work on some physics. But you know what? You did good on that one. I think you scored good. It was good.
I think I scored a 95%.
Yeah, pretty good. Except for the one that I couldn't pronounce the name, so we both lost on that. So you got any jokes? You got any fucking Scottish jokes? Like what the fuck? Come on.
I don't have a joke, but I do have a story for you.
Sure, okay.
I was reading from the Vatican.
Mm-hmm.
That there was an Irishman. He was, he fell from the flock, as we call it. And he was having sex with frying pans.
Yeah.
So they had to put him on the watch list because he was a panophile.
Oh.
Hey,
Did you write that one?
Hey, no. I read it in the paper.
Holy fuck. And you bitch about my jokes.
Hey, what?
You bitch about my jokes. Pedophile. Okay, man.
Hey, back with the man, Shaft?
Okay, man. Dude, we're out. I'm out. I might have another
Okay, Mr. Rayburn. It's been great talking to you.
And
I hope JP Morgan and Mr. Charles Nelson Riley are doing well.
okay, next week though, get ready for some physics questions.
Okay. I'll phone my friend Einstein.
Yeah, and I gave you easy. These were all fucking softball fucking questions, man. Next week's hard.
Because you are a softball.
Next week is hard, okay?
You make it as hard as you want, Mr. Rayburn.
Okay. There we go.
Make sure all the questions answered are prefaced with blank.
Okay, sure. Be like that show. It's called America Says.
Blank.
Yeah. All right, Uncle Fergus. Another great call in.
Again, Mr. Rayburn, it's been a pleasure.
Okay. Thanks for being on the show.
I hope it goes a little bit better now that I've been on there once before I was on.
I'll check the analytics. If it goes down, you're gonna have to write better jokes, man.
Well, when you check your analytics, make sure you put on the rubber gloves.
Well, I always lube up before I check the analytics. All right.
As we say in Scotland, fuck you, goodbye.
there you have it. Uncle. Okay, hold on. We have another call in. Here we go. Call in number 2. It's crazy night tonight. Fuck, come on, man.
Good evening.
Gary.
Are you making out?
that's what you're calling in to say?
What the fuck's going on? I got like, I got echo effect here.
Oh, hold on. I know why. Give me a second. I'll fix that here on my end. Okay, there we go. Should be fixed. Are you there?
Down here.
Do you want the same questions that I just gave Fergus?
Yeah, I was waiting. Like the trivia, I'm into it. I'm big time into it.
These were all pretty easy ones, so I don't have, you know. One of them was does the sun orbit the Earth? I didn't have a lot of time before the show to get these questions together. But do you have a question for the host, Gary?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't. I was hoping to just like jump on board because like the last guy was his name is Fargus. Fergus. What?
Fergus. He's an astrophysicist from Scotland.
Yeah, he's an astrophysicist. Yeah, sure. So,
well, he puts the ass in astrophysics.
Yeah, good. Yeah, fantastic. Because he missed a whole bunch of trivia questions, and I'm on board. Like, shoot the question at me.
Here's one. Okay, what? Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Okay. Have humans ever set foot on Mars?
Yes.
Bullshit. I'm checking that one. No, we haven't set foot on. No. I don't even have to check that.
Next question.
No. What is the force that's holding us to the Earth? Here, let me think if I can think of one though.
What is the force that is holding us to the Earth?
Yeah, what's holding us to the Earth?
Good question. Very good question. I'm thinking very, very, very hard right now. Can you smell the rubber? The rubber's burning in my head. Take a big whiff. I think it's gravity. Am I right?
Yes,
Gravity.
you are right. For gravity, for 200 points.
I'm there. Right on. Next question.
I need sound effects. Here, I actually have sound effects. Hold on. See if I can do this. Yeah. I need a technical person, but I have music now. Let's see.
I think it's called an assistant. You need an assistant.
Yes. What did I say? Okay.
Next question. Yeah, I'm here.
What's the name of the place that uses telescopes and other research space equipment? No. Wait, hold on. Trying to play the music, it's not working. Okay. What is the name of the place that uses telescopes and other scientific equipment to research space and astronomy?
I would think that would be a whorehouse.
A what?
Whorehouse. No, sorry. That would be NASA.
Sex trade workers. I don't like that. Telling you.
Next question.
You'll get canceled for that shit, man. Hold on. What is the name of NASA's most famous telescope?
I will go with the last guy from the East Coast.
Yeah, these are the dumbest questions ever, man.
The bubble.
Can you do a Scottish accent?
That was the bubble. I think there's a bubble.
So it's cold there, eh, Gary? Cold in Ottawa.
Yeah, it's cold. It's minus 65, I think it is.
You know, I don't get the feels like thing. That's what really bugs me. It's like the temperature is already an indication of what it feels like. Why do we need a separate feels like? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a stimulant that people need to hear.
Well, no, it's like people go, well, the wind chill. Well, what, the thermometer doesn't feel the wind? It's cold, one way or another. It's bullshit. I call bullshit on that bullshit.
I think you're right.
Okay, you're just riling me up, man. Come on. The fuck?
That's my job.
What was that?
I think that's my job. It's to call into these shows. I've been doing this for many years, so it's
Yeah.
It's like, you guys are all over the map.
Yeah, don't get me going on fucking HP printers, man. Jesus, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I spent like 8 hours this week of my week trying to get a fucking printer that doesn't even fucking work now.
Hey, just keep venting. Just do a whiteboard that vents. That's all you are.
Hey, Gary, you must have a whiteboard somewhere.
I think I do.
Well, you got to get that whiteboard rolling, man, and put number 1. You know, interesting things to call in about. Put that down.
Okay, back to trivia. Next one, you got more trivia?
Yeah. Fuck, if I would have known you were calling in, I would have doubled up. I would have got more. Not really. I don't have anything. They're all. Did you hear my
whiteboard then? Just park the whiteboard.
Did you hear my Pornhub joke from earlier?
I did. It was pretty good.
I like that one. For the audience members who are just joining us, you know, I had a near-death experience recently, and my whole life flashed in front of me. Sadly, most of it was just Pornhub videos. Okay.
Okay.
So that's you hyped about the Olympics, Carrie?
Olympics.
The Olympics. They're starting in 2 weeks.
Where?
In China. They're in like it's a big deal. What's going on? The Olympics.
I didn't know that. I thought China was like just the Amazon distribution thing. I didn't know they had Olympics over there.
We had a good Olympics. If you saw the opening, I'm closing the show with actually my Olympic video from Vancouver, which is when Vancouver was a fun place.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that Haggis, that good dude Haggis, should come over to my place for supper. So
No, he's all about haggis. Fergus is all about haggis.
Who's that Haggis guy? Can he call back in? Can we get like on a 3-way with him?
Well, if you were on video and he was on the phone, yeah, we could have a 3-way. but we'd have to plan it for next week or something. Because the show's already gone way over today.
Yeah, it's good. Listen, there's a glass of red wine in the distance from me. I'm gonna let you go. It's good to talk to you. And
okay.
Haggis, like guide the Haggis, whatever. He's really bad at trivia. So
next Friday, call in. I'll have shit ready for you.
Trivia, let's go. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. There's Shimershinsky and Fergus. Wow. Crazy night. I should wear the suit more often. Anyway, so that was the show. Yeah, going a little over there for sure. But I hope everyone had a good time, whoever stuck around and stayed until the end. This video that I'm going to show right now. It's a big night, lots of callers. Yes. But anyway, so this the music that is accompanying this video. All right, good. Everyone's still here. Excellent. The music that's accompanying this video is I wrote a song. It'd be nice to have musical guests, so I'm just not always talking about my shit. But I wrote the song as the theme music for my talk show pilot that I did a long time ago. And then I put it to the Olympic stuff. It turned out really good. But anyway, so I'd like to thank everyone for coming by tonight to the Whiteboard Jungle. Make sure to send in all your, your whiteboards. Hopefully this will be my goal. At least have one anyways by next week. And definitely send in any works of progress art as well. We'll talk about that. And next week I'll be doing short 15-minute segments in the middle of the afternoon. News and weather. All right. Thanks a lot. And till next time. The closing song. Here we go.